What's up, guys? Alec here. Hope you're all having an amazing day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Today I want to go over and break down a brand new product research method that I think is completely revolutionary and amazing, and I think it will help you guys tremendously. And I've been playing around with it, and I think there's a lot of potential here to differentiate and go against what everybody is showing how to find products and kind of what the trend is and what people are looking at to find highly profitable products and good products to sell on Amazon when you're building your brand and whatever else you're looking to achieve your goals. So I want to show you this method, and I think it will tremendously help you. Like I said, I've been looking at it, and it's definitely something unique, and I think you guys will get a lot of value out of this. And if you put yourself in this and look at finding products in this light, I think you guys it will kind of expand your mind and open yourself up to just looking at everything a little bit differently, because when you are picking products and you're building your business and your brand, it's all about differentiating and putting your own spin on things. Because that's the way how you're gonna win on Amazon and in entrepreneurship in general. You don't want to fully copy what's going on. You want to put your own spin on things a little bit. Doesn't have to be crazy. You're not creating the next invention, but you want to look at things in different lights and try to differentiate as much as possible. So with this method, by using related products, it's going to allow you to see things that a lot of people aren't seeing. And if people are using just like the product database, like a lot of people start out with doing, and that's perfectly fine. A lot of people just use the product like the Jungle Scout product database and the Viral Launch database, and they're just picking products off there. And eventually they're going to get competitive. And if too many people go in there, it's just going to be a little bit of a price war, and things can become less profitable. So I'm going to show you a new little trick here that I have to show you, and I think it's going to help you guys a lot. So it's basically using this new website called Yassiv, and what we're going to do is we're going to find products off the database, but we're not going. That's going to be the starting point and not the ending point. We're going to use these products to help us find more related products that could potentially be great and profitable, and will be perfect to add into our brand. And if you guys are new to the channel, you know that I'm not really about creating those trendy gimmicky products like the fidget spinners and the slimes and all that type of stuff. And even when they can be great and for a few months create you a lot of profit, I'm all about more of the long term and building a successful business and a brand that eventually, maybe in 12, 18 months, a year, can be sold for a big payday and something bigger than more than just selling gimmicky, trendy products. So I think this will help you guys. And if you find those related products around your brand and around your niche, if you're selling in whether it's pet supplies or toys, if you find the products around there, it'll help you actually build that brand out. So I'm going to just jump right in and show you guys this new method, and follow along with me, and I hope you guys find this helpful. So if you're not used to um, product research, this is called the Jungle Scout database, and this basically pulls all the products from Amazon and gives you the best ones that meet your certain criteria you put into this to these filters here. So check out my channel. I have a few other videos on that, but we're going to use this as a starting point. So we're just going to pick a few here. Beauty and personal care. Stay away from like electronics. It can be a good way to differentiate, but it takes a little more effort to get into electronics and stuff. So I would recommend staying away from that, especially as a beginner. Health and household, home and kitchen, home improvement, kitchen and dining, office products. You could do pet supplies, and all right, that'll be good for now. So for the minimum price, like I always say, don't use those round numbers. Like a lot of people say, use $12 to $30. I say to differentiate yourself, and I would put like 13, 35, and then as the base price, because that's going to help you find a lot more than just putting 14. It's going to help you find those products under a little bit under 14 bucks. And then for the maximum price, you could just put like 32.63. Of course, I'm just making these numbers up. You could put in whatever best fits your criterias, and then the rank doesn't matter. The sales, we're just gonna go off of revenue. So let's say we just want to go between 9, 4, 2, 6. Like I always say, also change the numbers. Don't put whole numbers for your revenue goals. Put differentiate them a little bit. So don't put 9,000. Put like or 10,000. Put 9, 4, 2, 6 like I just did, just so you could see other things that people aren't seeing. And then the max revenue we could put like 32,731. Okay. And the reviews, the max reviews we could put like 235. Same thing there too. Review wise, you don't want to go crazy on the reviews. You want to look at products that are potentially that you could potentially get yourself into with not crazy amount of reviews, because on Amazon reviews dictate the barrier to entry, and if there are too many reviews within a niche, it's going to be harder for you to penetrate that and get in and start selling at the market rate. So there's that. And minimum weight, usually you could put between like a pound and 2 pounds. We're just gonna leave this blank for now, just so we could see what results we get. So we just hit search, and it's just gonna populate a whole bunch of things. You could see there are 15,000 search results. You could narrow this down based on your criterias and everything. So what we're going to do with this method, why it's different from what everyone else is showing, is because people are just pulling stuff right off this list. And what I'm going to show you to do is basically you're going to use this as a starting point, find a decent product, and then use that to dig deeper. So basically finding related products. So we're just going to look through this a little bit, and you don't want to look at things that you kind of eat, like oils and stuff, things you put in your body. Just go down and see anything that's possible. So like Wax Guards right here, that's doing $20,000 in revenue. Let's see, it has 20,000 in revenue, 154 reviews. It's a pretty good. It's a very good selling price, $25. Now, normally people would just take a look at this and they would see if they could private label this. But what this method is we take the ASIN and we just copy it. It's right up here in the URL or in the description below. And we would go to a website called Yacit. So we would pull that up, and this website, I'll show you right now, it's gonna pull up all the related products to this product. So we would just paste the, nope, I'm not a robot, put that in there, paste the ASIN in here, and then we would just go down and click on all. And then once we do that, we would just search it. So guys, what this is doing is pulling all the related products that is related to that singular ASIN that we just put in here. And this could be amazing because exactly what just happened, it's going to pull up a chart and like a web, and you're going to see all the related products to that product. So now it's our job to just look through here and see if there's anything interesting that we could possibly private label. And by doing this, we're looking at the related products. This is basically what shows up in the customers also bought section underneath the Amazon listing. And by going and digging through the holes down there, that shows us products that don't show up on these product databases. So like I always say, just differentiate yourself and think outside the box. The more you guys differentiate and do things that people are not willing to do, the better off you're going to be. Trust me. So just keep looking through here, and you could click on it, and I'm just going to move myself here so we could see. So nothing like that. Just look around. This one looks like it's electronics, so hearing aids. I don't think we would potentially, that could be a good product to private label. What was that? So this is wax traps. I think that's the one we just came off of, yeah. So just keep looking through here. Hearing aids, it seems like there's a lot of hearing aids here. So you're just looking and just searching around. What is this? It seems like these are all like hearing aid type things, but hearing aid cleaning kit. I mean, you never know. This could possibly be something good. So let's just take a look at it. So then we would go over on Amazon and we would search the main keyword. So basically, we would go on Amazon, and the main keyword for this would be hearing aid. So we would go to all departments, and then we would type in hearing aid cleaning tools. So basically the most broadest keyword, because you want to see the competition and if it's even worth it. So we're just checking. No guarantees here. We're just checking to see if it's possible, worth it, or if there's even demand for this item. So this is called the Jungle Scout Pro extension. If you're not familiar with this, I have the links to this in the description, as well as the database like I just showed you. This pulls all the data for the keywords and the products, and it shows them to you in a quick graph. You really can't do product research without this. It just shows you everything and helps you audit it real quick. So I could see this is not a good product. The prices are kind of too low. The ranks are not that good. They're not that consistent sales. So we're just gonna move on. But that's product research. Let's just try to find another product here from the Jungle Scout web app and see if we could, if I can give you another example to go off of. So I'm just going to go a little bit into the web app here and see if I could find another product. Now I'm just going slower for you guys just to give you guys the idea of what I'm doing here, but normally I fly through this because after doing it for so long, you just kind of get a feeling of what's good and what's not, and what sells the best. So golden brown craft bags envelopes doing 14,000, selling about 1,000 a month at $15.99. So you could look at something like this. And then you would just take the keyword. You would just take the ASIN, and then like we just did there, you would put it, you can close that, you would put it into this website, search it, and then find the related products. Just take your time and look through this if you're gonna look at this method, and it's just gonna populate all the products, bring them up, and you're gonna basically see what's connected to it. It's pretty cool how it shows the related products. So we're just seeing a book of stamps. So this is all like stationery type products that are related to each other. So just look around, like you can get ideas of what other people are doing and what you could possibly do. A lot of we see folders here. I'm just looking at the price. The main price of things, like $7.99. That's a little too low with Amazon fees and everything. You guys will understand that you want to stay above like $12, because Amazon fees are usually around $5 with the referral fee and the pick and pack fees. So it's about $5, and then plus your cost of getting the product sourced, manufactured, and landed in a warehouse. Break even usually is around like $9. So anywhere up there, you want to be above that. So I'm just helping you guys and showing you the best ways to go about Amazon FBA and pick the best product. So notepads about $10.31. I mean, it could be possibly good, but you want to stay away from like brands like 3M. I know like that's a big brand. All right, so we're just gonna pop out of this. It looks a little bit too brand dominated. Just go a little bit deeper. Sprays, anything like this. Chews for dogs. What's that? Edible treat rings, doing pretty good amount. Chicken flavored treat rings, but I mean, again, anything that either dogs or humans put in their mouth and eat and consume, you don't want to be liable for any of that. So I would not recommend doing anything to that effect. So if we pull up the sleep pillow here, put in the ASIN and to yassiv.com, search all, it'll pull up the related products on the right here, and it's just finding the products, and then the graph will come up. And then once it does, we just kind of poke around, see what's related, and what we could potentially private label. So if we just look here, premium foot leg hammock with foam pillow. So I mean, this looks something decent. We could so basically this is a footrest leg hammock. So let's just take a look. We go to all departments and then footrest leg hammock. So then we would pull up Jungle Scout and then the extension and check the viability for this product, whether it's worth getting into or not. So as it comes up, we see we have one here doing insane amount per month, $58,000 with 200 reviews, and the opportunity score on Jungle Scout basically takes an average and all the elements into consideration, and they give you a score. So this is 8. That's a very good score. Medium demand, low competition. So this is an amazing product that I just found here. Insane low reviews. I mean, almost nothing at all. We have one here doing 60,000 with 300 reviews. So this could possibly be something that we could look into. And if we came up with something similar to this, and it's small, lightweight, and we did it better, let's just take a look at their listing here. So, pretty terrible listing. Their bullet points aren't good. Their images are okay. They're nothing great. If you did better, I'm sure you could take a piece of this pie here for this product. So, yeah, I just found the 50,000 per month product off just by using this method. So just to recap, we first went through the Jungle Scout web app and we pulled the best products that we think were the best to private label. Then we took that ASIN and we popped it into yassiv.com. I'll have the links below to everything that I just used here. And by doing that, we saw basically a connection of everything that it was related to those products. So if one sold pretty good, there's potential that all the ones around it will sell good as well. And it's just another opportunity for you guys to differentiate and expand your line, your private label product line, and stay within the same niche, because Amazon's basically telling you, and this website Yassiv, here are all the related products in this niche. So if you're in sports and outdoors, home and kitchen, any health and household, anything like that, it's going to give you related products. So I recommend looking through all these types of tools, especially Yassiv, because you're potentially going to find, like we just found here, this footrest, $50,000 a month with 200 reviews. And if you did something similar to this and maybe put a spin on it a little bit, differentiate a little, better images, better copy, everything I talk about on my channel. Follow my channel and look at my other videos. I go in depth about listing creation and keywords and everything else. So if you did everything, you could possibly and potentially get a piece of this $50,000 pie here per month. So it's all about opening up your mind, expanding your resources and your tools in how you do product research, And by using this tool, I think it'll significantly help you guys find that next profitable product. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am constantly releasing videos every single day about Amazon FBA, private label, e-commerce, living the laptop lifestyle. So subscribe below. I'm constantly putting out videos every single day, and give this video a thumbs up, like the video, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.